Today is Wednesday, November 1st, and you're listening to the Beer Temple Podcast.
Remember, this is what we wanted. Remember, this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again. Remember, this is what we wanted. Remember, this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again.
Hello, and welcome to the Beer Temple Podcast.
Not so easy, is it?
I'm your co-host, being heckled by Mike Shalal of Is Was Brewing. Being
I
heckled,
know how it feels.
Being heckled
also
by
something you do often.
I don't heckle you. I cheer you on. Your other co-host, Chris Quinn of the Beer Temple. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. Feel very encouraged and cheered on right now.
Good.
Yes. How are you?
Oh, I've had a pretty bad day, actually.
Oh, okay.
My car's busted,
Oh, that's not good.
so I don't know when I'm going to get back. And it's how I do all of our deliveries and basically everything.
Oh, it's in the shop.
Yeah, it's parked outside of the shop. They're going to look at it tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
Have you thought about DoorDash?
Oh, in what context here? Getting DoorDash to fix my car?
Yeah.
I called a TaskRabbit, and they didn't really do anything.
What about Schlepp It?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well, we can talk later.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I hope everything works out.
I'm sure
for the
it will
best.
expensively.
Yes. Well, yes. We can talk afterwards. Maybe we can see if you can use the Beer Temple van if you need to for a day.
Thank you.
Although-
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
To
For a price.
To pick up chicks.
For a price.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway.
yeah,
we've got
hot
fun,
MILFs.
Fun.
Pick up hot MILFs.
Not without my T-shirt.
I know you're a fan.
In what area?
I'm trying to Rehoboth Beach if I'm going to do that.
Okay. It's where the hottest ones, piping hot.
That's right. If T-shirt sales are any indication.
Well, we had a pretty downer of a show last week.
I'm continuing the trend.
Yes, we're going to do a downer of a show this week. And we're going to do another podcast. Watch out. Watch your mic stand there. It's okay. Here, you can, on this side, there's an entire area where you won't hit your mic stand.
That's where the board is.
Yeah, are you excited about FOBAB,
Sure.
the Festival of Barrel-Aged Beers? Are you judging?
No.
Me either.
Are you donating
I'm not even
50% of the beer you make in barrels to the guild?
This year, on literally the same day that we were supposed to submit our entries, I went to Lila's and tasted Mike Miller out on our barrel aged beers, and he just bought all of them.
Good.
So I was like, instead of giving $1,000 of free beer to FOBAB, I sold it.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
So yeah, we won't be entering anything this year, unfortunately.
That's
I guess
all right.
fortunately, because
Yeah.
I get the money.
Exactly. That's cool.
Yeah,
Good for you.
thank you. Will you be going? Are you excited?
Which one do you want me to answer first? How about this? I'll answer and you tell me which one I'm answering. No.
All right, both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Are we just jaded?
no.
Is this still a cool thing, and that we're just over?
I'm not going to be going. Judging is fine. I've done it in the past. I may do it in the future again, if allowed, I suppose. And I think some other people who worked here, I'd like to see if any of them could judge. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a cool experience.
It's a cool experience. The fest is it's really crowded, and yeah.
I went last year for the first time in a long time, and
How
the thing
was it?
the thing that really resonated with me, there was no respite of the beer. At least not that they didn't have a really long line to buy a lager. Everything is
Right.
intense or acidic or
Yeah.
high ABV, and
because people are bringing the big guns, and they're not bringing anything that's it's only stuff that's being submitted, except for like the Oasis that's run by like it's been Rev, I think, in the past or something like that.
Yeah,
But
it changes, I think.
yeah,
But yeah, it's not how I drink. It's not the things that I pursue very much. I like trying the other like mixed culture beers and saison type things.
some of the
I like trying
ciders can be really cool.
Ciders
too.
are cool. I like trying some of the like more bigger imperial stout kind of stuff too. But there's no, though there's different flavors. There's no real like change of gears. It's all just like some sort of extreme, which is great for people who aren't around beer 365 days a year, you know, or a week.
Or a week.
Having a great day.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's just, and I, you know, having done a barrel program for a long time and having kind of
Been there,
not
won that.
loved it. Sure, that wasn't what I was saying, but that wasn't what I was intending. But having tasted, you know, literally hundreds and hundreds of 2-ounce samples of barrel-aged stout, it's the novelty is no longer exciting for me.
Okay. All right. Well, I should say now, new sponsor for the show is the Illinois Craft Brewers Guild. Yeah. But you know what? We'll just cut that out. Yeah, our first sponsor ever. Well, we should have a fun episode.
Yeah, this will be great.
Today.
I actually genuinely am looking forward
good.
to this.
Sure you are, because you
Made
created the
rule-
rules. Yeah.
In a vacuum.
So we've got they've been very quiet, but we have all the GMs back in. I think it is amazing that all the same GMs continue to agree to come to this show.
Do we have a winners list? Like, do we know that?
I
Do you
don't know if
remember that?
I even
I won the first one,
I won the second one.
and
you
then
guys remember
then we
that.
I
stopped
think you might have
counting.
won the third.
I think we
too.
I don't-
stopped counting.
I don't think
sure.
I don't
Is
think
this
I
the
won.
fourth? I think you won the third, and I never said it.
Sick.
Wait, are you saying Nate didn't win the bottle cap, salary cap fantasy draft?
He may have.
That was a performance unlike any
That's true.
I've seen.
It's all a blur.
He really threw a wrench in the
All right,
system.
so this one I'll make sure I will tell everybody who won this one. We'll have you guys vote. So why don't we introduce the GMs and their teams? GMs, just introduce what's your team, and if there's anything else you want to say. So we'll go around the horn. We're going to use a lot of sports terminology, okay? So why don't you start right there, sir?
What up? It's your boy Eric.
I love it.
Hey.
Yo, boy.
We're out here. We're running and managing team.
It's your boy. What up? It's your boy.
What were you saying? Why do you keep just saying that?
Oh,
it's the
we
bot.
have to unplug him and plug him back in.
Yeah, it's the bot from last time. So what up?
Team 420 North out here.
All right.
Nate Nelson, but I do business as Team Pips.
Okay.
I believe my name is Max, and I believe my team is Smooj. I'm not sure, though. I think that's
right.
it.
I will be the GM once again. I'm very thankful for them to let me continue to hold this position for their team. Team Y, Stefan. Stefan being the alter ego of Urkel.
Yeah, the only
from
the Family Matters themed.
Yes, it's a Family Matters.
Deep Family Matters lore.
Yes.
And just like all these other humorous names, my team is Sierra Nevada.
There you go. Okay, Team Sierra Nevada.
For the yucks.
Yeah, I'm in it
Yes.
for the lulls.
So it's going to be a little bit different. We're not doing a bottle cap salary cap
Fantasy draft.
fantasy draft this time. We are doing a fantasy draft. It's going to be a fantasy six-pack draft. And it's going to be a global challenge.
You didn't want to be a global
No,
challenge.
I did not want it to be a global challenge.
We're
but it
going.
is.
We're going global, baby.
Yeah.
That's right,
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Pitbull.
Yeah. So why don't you break down the rules, and then we'll start figuring out what order we go in, and we'll be off and running.
All right, so it is as Chris said, an international fantasy draft where you're building a six-pack from beers from around the world. However, there are some regions we've broken out that you have to draft from these specific regions.
Deeply bizarre regions.
Deeply bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of countries in the world.
right. But
Yeah,
are there a
There's
lot
the
of,
rest of them?
Name
There's
three.
this was-
Name
this is-
three.
this is-
Fuzzy things here, but we'll go.
this was a hotly contested thing. Probably the
Name-
most hotly contested
name
thing on
three.
our group chat of all time.
Yeah.
But the regions are, so there's 3 American regions, there or 3 American beers.
3 beers
You will
have
draft
to be
3 beers from
American.
America. One from anywhere in America. One that has to be from east of the Mississippi.
Can it be North America?
Nope.
Nope.
United States of America.
Okay.
States only, no provinces.
Yeah.
All right.
One from
DC, you're out.
yeah, Kick Rocks DC.
And
One from east of the Mississippi and one from west of the Mississippi.
but wait, there's more. Every time you draft a beer, that state, the state that brewery resides in, is now off limits. So no other beers that are brewed in that state can be selected.
Right.
Okay, so that's for the U.S. stuff. So 3, 1 from anywhere, 1 west of the Mississippi, 1 east of the Mississippi, Minnesota is considered west of the Mississippi.
Right, and if you draft something for your all United States and the East Mississippi, it's gone for everyone else and
Yeah,
you for
it's
East
gone.
of the Mississippi. Same with West. Then we have 2 kind of Euro zones that are kind of randomly assigned. in
That's
some
kind of
ways.
north and south.
Yeah,
Kinda, but it's
roughly.
wild.
Yeah, so there's Germany, Czechia, Austria, Italy, and Scandinavia.
Oh, you put Scandinavia in that one?
Do you want to flip it with Netherlands?
Sure.
Okay, so now it's Germany, Czechia, Austria, and the Netherlands. That's not any less weird, really.
No, all right, whatever.
All right.
Just pick.
Germany, Czechia, Austria, Italy, and Scandinavia. Scandinavia counts as one entity, despite the fact that it's multiple countries. So once someone drafts one from
Insane take, by the
one of,
way.
from Finland.
I mean,
that's
Hey, you know what?
whack.
They
An
feel the
alternate
same.
timeline,
They feel
are
the
rest of
same.
world.
They
Yeah,
agree.
like-
They would
yeah,
agree.
like
People from
Finland,
Scandinavia would
Sweden,
agree.
they love each
Yeah.
other.
They
It's
think
great,
it's all
it's
the
great,
same.
it's
up
great.
Yeah.
there.
It's all
No.
great.
Oh, people from. Dude,
They all think
I
it's
was-
the same.
No. They,
If you're from
there's-
Finland, you're basically from Norway. That's what someone from Finland told
That's-
me earlier today.
that's what I heard.
I was there in May, and I sounded exactly like this.
Yeah.
Maybe worse. And I'll tell you, there definitely are. There's some beef.
So technically, Finland's not in Scandinavia, by the way.
Not true.
So like,
It's true. It's not.
it's technically separated. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
rest of world.
Finland
for
is,
them.
Finland-
not Scandinavia.
Right.
That
it's
is true.
Norway, Sweden, and Denmark.
Yeah, and Denmark and Norway is basically the same thing, and Sweden is also the same thing too. I don't think so. I think they're all different, but people from there
Right.
say we're all the same. It's all the same thing, which is what we're going by.
Right.
I'm not on this podcast, by the way.
The Eurozone number 2 is UK, Ireland, Belgium, France, and the Netherlands. And
The best friends gang.
yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
We all get along.
They all consider themselves basically the same.
They're all the
England,
same.
Ireland, they think of themselves as the same place.
So
really.
why doesn't
trust
Europe,
me on that?
Why doesn't Europe have a cool river that splits everything up like the Mississippi? That's the thing
true.
that's messed up.
They have
lot
they
of
have a
rivers.
channel.
Yeah,
And-
true.
That's true.
Yeah.
We could have gone with that, but
Yeah,
we
so
didn't.
it's
But they messed it
east
up
of
with the
the
channel.
English. Yeah, the channel.
Yeah, the channel ruined everything.
And then there's one more.
The rest of the world.
The rest of the world. That's where Finland comes in.
Literally anywhere else.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Which Chris did not want to include.
I didn't. I wanted to do 2 west of the Mississippi, 2 east of the Mississippi, 1 northern Europe, 1 southern Europe.
So worldly.
So worldly. Hey,
Anyway,
I'm just reflecting actual American draft lists with that one.
Right. So for all those, anytime a beer from a country is picked, that country is off the board
Yeah.
for everyone.
Off the board.
Salting the earth.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
Salting the earth.
That's right. Any
Yep.
any questions about the regions? Not about why they were picked the way they were picked, but what they are.
We're going by the UN regions, right? Like nations, right? No other like designations.
Yeah, we're not doing like we're not saying like
There's a couple ones.
what
that
other
can-
Basque, like the Basque region is in its own country.
Yeah. I want to make sure. I want to make sure.
UN.
I mean,
UN borders.
More ask for forgiveness.
I think we're
Then-
willing to forgive. Yeah.
Well, we'll run it by Surge if you try to pull some Basque.
I'm pretty sure Serge knows more about the world than the rest of us. So
That's probably true.
Okay, so now that we're all crystal clear on the rules, we will have to select the draft order. It's going to be a snake draft. So whoever goes first in the first round will go last in the second round, and we just keep flipping them back and forth. And the way we are going to decide the draft order is by testing our knowledge of an exceptional beer and how good that beer is. We're going to all try to, as close to accurate, guess how good a beer is. And obviously, we all know how you tell whether a beer is good based on its bottle cap rating. Yes, see, say it together. Yes. So we're going to see if we can guess the bottle cap rating of a beer that none of us know what that beer is. But I think in a moment, someone's going to hand me the name of the beer. Okay. It's going to be Pizza Port Swami's IPA.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Are we
Okay.
going down to the 100th. I believe that is what it is on Untapped, correct?
Yep.
Yes. You can go further if you want.
That doesn't help. I don't think.
It's an irrational number. Doesn't
Okay. So I think we should probably go first since we're the hosts. I want you to go first because I am never on Untapped. So I really...
I'm never on. Okay, I'm on Untapped all the time. Right. So let's go. Swami. 376.
All right. I'm going to go 404.
Hot take.
I think Untapped doesn't like West Coast IPAs that much. So we're going to go 3.92.
Ooh.
Okay, really quick question. One, just confirm it's from 0 to 5 bottle caps.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, and are we playing Price is Right rules?
No.
Like if I put
No.
bottle cap and
Just
you go
closest.
over?
Closest.
All right. 452.
Okay.
That's insane. That's really high
I am insane.
in the memory.
I also
That
live
too.
dangerously. 0.
I'm going to go with 3.84.
Okay.
3 point.
And what is the actual rating? Let's see. The actual rating is, and I'm getting the rating right here. It is 3 point. What did you guess?
8.4.
It's 3.83.
Whoa, oh, he's over. Right? We are playing my Price is Right rules.
Okay.
So Eric
wow.
goes first.
All right. So team 420 North goes first, and then Mike is second. What did you guess? What did Max guess?
Nate?
I believe I'm
Mike.
next with
Max is third. I am
3.92.
fourth.
Yeah.
And then we've got Pips. Okay, so the order is now, it is going to be Team 420, followed by Team Sierra Nevada, followed by Team
Smooj or something.
Smooj, followed by Team Y Stefan, and finally Team Pips. Now, as Mike mentioned earlier, off air, it's in these type of drafts, it's sometimes not the best to be first or last. You want to be in the middle, which I knew, and which is why I guessed the fourth from the closest. Just wanted to let
How do
know
you?
that.
What's the like? So we get these 6-packs here. We all go through and make our selections, and then what's the judging criteria from there?
Thank you. I'm glad you mentioned that. So then we have a Google form with all the beers that we ask the listeners to go on and rate from 1 to 5.
With all the teams.
The teams, sorry. And then
Six
whoever
packs.
gets the most votes is the champion
Is this
of
a
this season.
6-pack or
So it's
a,
ranked order. It's a
six-pack.
So it's a 6-pack.
So it's ranked cho- it's ranked
it's
choice
not a brewery.
voting?
Ranked choice
It's not a
voting.
sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's not like a tap.
But there
room.
is an
It's a
electoral
6-pack.
college.
No, 6-pack, yeah.
Okay.
But it can
That's
be on
different.
draft.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's
unlike-
a fantasy draft.
So
Fa-
it has to be from
six-pack.
a brewery that is still in operation.
Wait, what?
I think
Yes.
that's a rule we have to
Oh,
establish.
no.
Yes.
All my guesses are
But
gone.
but I think unlike previous years, it doesn't have to be something that breweries make year round. It can be like a one-off, or it can be something they made once.
Yeah. Yep. We've done it both ways, but this time it can be, but it has to be still in the rotation, right? Somewhat.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's
And
say
it's the
that.
current iteration of it, if it is a thing that's continual.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. The
Like,
most
I can't call like 1983 Courage Stout or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. You can't do 2013 Alpine Nelson. You just have to do Alpine Nelson and then be told, it's hazy now, right?
that didn't happen before. Totally.
That means it's good now.
Right. Exactly.
What a glow up for your pick.
Okay.
The more haze, the more flavor.
So we're going to start the clock. Team 420 North. I mean, you've got the entire globe
The pick
at
is
your
in.
disposal. Oh, okay.
The pick is in.
All right. And
Bum, 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 bum.
can I ask another question before that?
It's your show, man. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So the AI bot that you had do your auto pick for you,
Sure. I didn't listen. I'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest.
you didn't listen to, but you programmed the picks.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to know how did you get it to sound so much like you? That was
What up? It's your boy.
yeah.
What up? It's your boy.
All right. Anyway, what is your pick?
Because it went through hours and hours of this.
It's cool.
podcast.
It learned your likes and dislikes.
With the first pick, I would like to
Ooh.
go with Bianca Blueberry Maple Pancake Lassi Goza from Omnipollo.
Ooh.
And I would like to specify that I am talking about the slushy version.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Say it again.
Starting off strong.
Scandinavia off the board. Let's go.
What is it?
Bianca Blueberry
Oh, the Bianca,
Maple
okay.
Pancake Lassi Goza.
Yeah, the Lassi Goza. Okay.
Yeah.
Cake. Lassi goes. It's a favorite of yours.
One of my favorites.
Okay.
And you're talking about the slushy version? The one
Yeah.
that's like served on the slushy.
But,
machine?
you know, are we going to really get that technical here?
Yes.
No one else can pick anything from the region, so.
Right?
Keller, off the board.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Nugna. Off the board.
So many
guess,
options
yeah.
off
Brewski.
the board.
Off the board.
What else? Let me
There's at
keep
least
thinking.
5 beers that are made
Honestly,
there.
this flipped my strategy on its head because my whole strategy is like, don't get stuck with Scandinavia. Anyway, all right. So my pick then, right?
Yep.
All right. With my whole strategy flipped on its head,
You're going to Austria, aren't you, baby?
I may be. Austria's very strong. However, I'm going to go Belgium. And I am going with Cantillon,
Oh.
Lou Pepe Creek.
Oh, what a good beer. Okay. Interesting. Lou Pepe Creek. Belgium off the board. One of the big boys falls. All right. Now we're
Off the board.
off the board. we now
Fallen River.
go. Yeah, it's true.
IRL.
What do we go? Now we go to Team
Smooj.
Smooj.
Could we be heading up to Michigan? Let's find out.
Maybe.
I got a lot of Smooj picks to go here, but I think I gotta go across the pond.
All right.
Something
then.
very similar to Smooj. So we're going to Italy for this one.
Oh.
We pulled them before. We're gonna do them again. Zaiwu or Zai. Yeah, well, you know.
How do you spell that?
What was it?
Xiaoyu.
Xiaoyu.
Zhao Yu.
Xiaoyu Reserva. The rum barrel aged one.
How do you spell Zhao Yu?
Well, that's
Starts
a
with
mystery for you to figure out yourself. But if you want to figure it out,
Spell it this way.
there's some X's and Y's in there. It's,
Yeah.
X, so it's X, Y, A, U, Y, U, and then Reserva.
Okay.
But yeah, so
You
I'm
said
gonna
the
go with
rum
that.
barrel one specifically?
Yeah. That's like the base one. Yeah, it's always gonna be around. Otherwise, I do like the Kentucky one, but we're talking about current beers and stuff. So
All right.
I think a nice
Listen.
Italian beer. You get that with some spaghetti. It's good.
Yeah.
Peroni.
Fine.
Maybe like a meatball sub.
Peroni
It fits.
off the
Yeah.
board.
You know
An
what?
authentic Italian
I'm
meatball
going-
sub.
Yeah.
For my first pick, for Team Y
Chris
Stefan's
knows off the bat.
first round pick, I'm picking chalk here. All right? I'm going with a perennial 1 seed. Okay? I'm going back to Cali, so to speak.
California off the board. in a
Russian
second.
River, Pliny the Younger. There you go.
Great pick.
Yeah. Yep.
It's no blind pig, but it's good.
It's a pretty good beer.
That takes California off the board for everyone. That's
That's right.
strong.
That's
pick.
why I did it.
That's a pick. My pick was out of fear because some of those European ones, there's only
Right.
5 countries, right? Might get caught with a dog.
Nah.
You're not afraid of that.
Nah.
You're on the clock, as you can see by the.
Oh, there's a clock. Oh boy, we're at 145.
All right.
The
Stickler
silent surge.
The silent sturge.
Silent sturge.
You sweet prince. You know I'm going to stretch this out. So,
Let's go.
oh man, I was so excited to get the list of rules this morning while I was in just sheer panic for the amount of things I had to do in my work day. But I had to find time to think deeply about all the possible choices I could make and what would hurt my friends the worst.
Yes.
So, Rest of the World is just so fascinating because I don't know. It's the first thing I went into my mind thinking about like how am I going to fill that slot? How, what are my options really? My mind immediately went to like, man, I don't know anything about beer in China, and it's so vast, and they sure do drink a lot of it. How do I not know anything more than like Tsingtao? But
Are they making Mamma Mia pizza beer in China now?
so
That was my pick, by the way.
so
My
to
bad.
to the
No tipping picks.
to the question, how much time I got left?
It says
Bust. Naturally, the first thing that came to my mind is beer from Sri Lanka. It's Lion Stout.
All right.
That was
That's
my
a good
number
one.
one on Rest of World.
I
That's a
know.
good one.
I know. We all had the same thought independently. I just happened
A little
to be
birdie
the one
told me
to
that
ask
might
first.
be coming back at some point. Maybe never. I did hear that. It
It was supposed to come back like 6 months ago.
That was really
Yeah.
ominous. That
was
really
supposed to
ominous.
come back,
Is
so
it-
don't hold your breath.
Is it my turn again on account of the snake thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Wait. Let's go back to this Sri Lanka. It's maybe coming back, maybe never.
Yeah,
What
let's
do
talk
you-
about maybe.
what
while
is
It was
that?
I'm
supposed to
burning
be
my
coming
clock.
back into at least the U.S. if it hasn't been back. But I know our
needs to come back.
an importer that we work with is now said they're carrying it. But I heard it's going to take a while, and it's been a long time. So we might want to follow up with them.
It's been a while.
Bug 'em. Yeah.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So okay.
Since
So
I drank lion.
boy howdy.
Lion stout.
Boy howdy. You know, it's funny too because like I brought up Lion Stout with my wife. She's like, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. She also had fond
Oh boy.
memories of Lion
So you
Stout.
are back on the clock officially. Yeah.
Finally.
Serge starts the clock when he gets bored.
Yes.
This Lion Stock conversation,
Yeah.
lame.
Boring.
Yeah, it's a I love that the clock is a gentleman's agreement until it comes to me. Oh man, there's so many choices. I'm really more than anything, I'm just bummed that I can't choose anything else from Rest of World because I have so many other choices in case one of you jackals took Lion Stout from me first. But getting back to the game, let's see. Oh boy, let me look at the rule
So countries
list
that are
again.
countries that are off the board:
Oh, yeah.
Scandinavia, Belgium, Italy.
The country Scandinavia,
Totally.
where everyone is totally cool and the same. And
the
they all
state of
agree.
California and Sri Lanka are
All
off
right.
the board.
All right, so Germany, Czechia, Austria, Italy, Scandinavia. Is Czechia the nomenclature now? Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, geography wasn't my thing. You know,
Bad draft for you.
Yeah, you know, more than anything, I'm really excited to see how well I know which states are on the east or west side of the Mississippi.
That should be the easiest part.
But anyway, I do see that my clock is really winding down now, so I'm going to Czechia. And what I'm thinking, not the common pick for Czech beers. I'm thinking about the True Bud Diesel, Budweiser Budvar.
Budvar. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Great pick. Very tasty beverage. Is it better than Budweiser?
Oh, it's me now.
It is you, Chris.
Correct.
All right. It's fine. So for me, I have such a vast and complete understanding of where breweries are that I'm not worried about being stuck with the bad country because there's no such thing. Great beer is made everywhere. But there are some beers that are made better in some places. And I've decided that this list is going to be about me. Okay? So,
All right, Eric's putting something in for you right now, and
No.
we'll see if he's right.
Okay. Well, I'm going back to the U.S.
He was right.
I'm going east to the
He's
Mississippi.
right. Yeah, he got it.
I'm going
it's Headhunter, right?
for it's not. It isn't anything until I say it.
Ohio is such a good, vast state. Let's go to it.
A lot of good breweries there. Great Lakes. It is Christmas time, as we all know. They have and this time of year, I like to drink some Christmas ales. There's a great one there. But there's also a beer that is great all times of year and wins medals like it's its job.
Goggle Fogger.
I'm talking a beer.
No, the reigning, defending.
The reigning,
Worldwide
defending, Great American and World Beer Cup gold medal champion, Headhunter IPA by Fatheads. I mean,
Great.
come on. I win already, so.
Chris has already won his own draft.
Here's the
so.
thing. We already got that out of the way. Cool. You got Headhunter.
pick.
Great.
Ohio, strong state, too. Takes
So-
off the board for the rest of us.
Oh,
no
no.
hop and frog for the rest of us.
That's messed
Yeah.
up. Well,
right.
in the realm of
Jackie
hop and
O's
frog, in
off
the
the
realm of
board.
hop and frog of breweries that do dark beer good, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
worldly
gross.
pick here.
Yeah. Well,
So-
worldly pick.
Yeah. So we already got Sri Lanka off the board. Everyone's like, "What? Sri Lanka?"
Takes
I'm
all
gonna-
those breweries off the board with
I'm
it.
gonna hit off another country that deserves more respect: Estonia. And we are going to go to Pujala.
Oh, yeah.
Pohala. I am terrible at pronunciation. It's one of those.
I
And
think you're killing it, bud.
I'm gonna do
Yes.
it's two O's in a row with umlauts above them. It's the Baltic Porter they do from them.
Okay.
It's just
10%.
2 O's is the name of the
Yeah.
beer.
Well, I was like, ooh. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Can you say that again?
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is how I get fired from my job. No, it's so it's just two O's with umlauts above them, and it's their Baltic Porter, not barrel aged or anything like that. It's like 10.5%, I want to say. It's one of the best, if not the best, Baltic Porters I've ever had.
Nice.
From Estonia, from Bajala, which mostly they do is like barrel aged stuff, but this kind of kills it.
How do you spell Pajalo?
How do you? There's P O H.
Yeah, Jala.
Yeah, my mic cut out for a second there.
Yeah.
This is really thrilling content, guys.
So there it is.
I'm glad you invite me to the show that definitely no one's listening to. So super, super gracias.
We're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun, and I hope the listeners are too.
Pojala. Oh. Yeah. All right. That's a Imperial Double Baltic Porter.
Yeah, 10.5%, like I said.
10 and a
60
half,
IBUs.
baby.
It says on tapped. We're checking it in right now.
3.952. So it goes to thousandths.
Yeah, I didn't
So we have
realize
to redo
that.
it. We have to do
yeah.
this over again.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
start-
back it all up.
all
All
right,
right,
stop the recording,
come back,
sir.
come
We
back.
gotta
Yeah.
start it again.
Cancel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's
Mike.
you, Mike. What do you got?
Let's see. All right, I am going to America, to
We
east of the
Live
Mississippi.
in
I
America.
thought you were doing OUI, like we America.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go to Vermont,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna take Hill Farmstead Edward.
Got it. You've picked that every single draft.
It's a great beer.
Every single
You,
draft.
you guys keep letting me get it.
Every draft. All the drafts.
All right, we're back to Eric.
I got 2 picks here. I got one number 1 pick here. We're going east of the Mississippi. We are heading down to Florida to our friends at J. Wakefield.
Yeah, buddy.
And we are picking It Was All a Dream.
Ah.
It's part of their Big Papa series. It's maple syrup bourbon barrel aged with coconut, vanilla, and Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee added.
Wow.
Is that the Bake version?
Probably.
Is that the OG
Wow.
Society limited edition version?
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely.
How many beers are in their Big Papa series?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that you went with
Thousands.
that one because
So many other good ones
You
also.
got Labelless Notorious. You got Till My Tape Pop. You got
Good timer going right now.
You got the I Let My
Only I
Tape
get the
Rock.
timer.
You've
I
got
think we've got a little pause going while he tells us more about the Big Papa series. So why did you go with It Was All a Dream of all when you had so many to go by?
I know. It was a real tough decision for me. I love the whole series. I have all of them, obviously. Cubans with the Jesus piece, also another variant. That one is in rum barrels.
Obviously, duh.
Yeah. And that one has Tahitian vanilla,
Ooh.
obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
That's cool.
You do have another pick for the rest of the U.S. Unfortunately, it can't be Florida.
well, I can go west of the Mississippi.
you might do a
as well.
collab. They did though.
Right.
I could do a collab. Okay, so for my second beer, just give me 1 second here.
Wait, he's got two in a row?
Should we do a? Yeah. We're back to the. It's the third round. We're back to the snake draft. Should I recap what we've done for the first 2 rounds?
Yeah.
All right. Eric so far has Bianca Blueberry Maple Pancake Glossy Gosa served on the slushy machine from European Union 1, country Scandinavia. And Jay Wakefield, it was all a dream. I can't remember the exact details. You just
That's the name of it. That's good enough.
Big Papa.
From the USA east of the Mississippi, and that state is Florida. I have Lupepe Creek from the second European Union block from Belgium. Hill Farmstead Edwards from the east of the Mississippi from Vermont. Max has, I don't know how to pronounce that, Zaya.
Ooh.
Zaya.
Pajola?
No, not Pajola.
No, we're doing different ones. The Italy one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Italian one. How do you say that?
How do you?
I don't know. XYAUIU.
Xiaoyu.
Xiaoyu.
Yeah, Xiaoyu.
Yeah.
From the European Union, Section 1 in Italy, and then Peugeot Baltic Porter
Please
from
don't do that again.
the world in
It was-
Estonia. Chris has gone all-American, as it was his wont at the beginning of this, with Pliny the Younger from the west in California, Fathead's Headhunter from the east of Mississippi and Ohio.
2 hoppy
Yep.
beers.
Man of culture.
Nate went worldly on us and said Lion Stout from Sri Lanka, and then Budvar from Czechia in the European Union, one of the regions that we have very obviously broken them up into. And now Eric, who has been on the clock, is still on the clock for his first pick of the third round.
Thank you, Mike. I'm going up to the state of Washington, and I am going to pick Barrel Aged Dark Star Double Barrel by Fremont Brewing
nice.
Company.
Ooh.
That was on my list, actually.
They're Washington, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the Fremont neighborhood of Seattle.
Oh. Okay.
I've never been there.
I actually have. I unknowingly walked in on Dark Star release day one time.
Really?
And it was
The
fantastic.
one time I was supposed to go out there, I got COVID.
Cool story.
Womp womp. That's life, though. Honestly, right? Sometimes your car dies. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get
Sometimes
COVID and
your
you
car
can't go to
dies.
Fremont.
Yeah. That stinks.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you
nice
eat the
little-
bar.
Sometimes the bar eats you.
Sometimes the bar eats you.
Mike, you're up.
We're back.
Pick
to
number
me.
3, baby.
All right. Let's see. Let me consult my notes. Made copious notes. California and Washington are off the board. They sure are. So that's 2 biggies out of the way.
Vermont off the board.
I got East Coast already.
But you could use it for your other U.S. pick.
That's true.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
You actually have notes.
I do have notes.
You're a dork, bro. Like, why would you pick? Oh, did you pick, like, never mind. I'm sorry. I don't want to
All right.
talk about this.
I'm going to go Austria,
Okay. So you're going Paracelsus, huh?
Trumer.
Oh. Okay.
Austrian Trumer Pills.
Okay. It's a solid pick. Have it on draft right now.
That's right. Well, that one's from California. So we should bring this up. If it's the same beer brewed in different locations, that's out, right?
I say it's
But variants of if there's something different about it other than the location it's being brewed at, then that can be a different beer.
That's interesting. Is Trumer allowed? I think we have to
Well,
go
California's
to.
off the board.
We have to go to the judge.
sure.
Trumer. All the Trumer we get here is from California.
Right.
Trumer is from Salzburg, Austria, or so.
But is it a different beer because it's made in California?
You could ask the brewers.
Can you
that.
draft
I would
both of
say
them?
no. It's not.
Serge, what do you say?
Is this beer? Is Trumer Pills
Can
two
someone
different beers?
still draft Trumer in Berkeley, California? Serge says no.
So you can't draft
That's
it.
huge for me.
Okay.
That's huge.
So you got to pick a different beer.
No, that means someone else can't draft the Berkeley version. I get Trumer
California's already off the board.
Yeah.
right, I'm getting the one from Austria.
So you're saying they're two different beers, is what you're saying. Okay.
Oh, you're saying they are two different? No,
Yes,
no. The
that's what
beer
you-
is from. Just because the beer's also brewed in California doesn't mean the beer brewed in Austria is off the board. But
That's what he's
now-
saying.
but
They're
if-
two different beers. The California one's off the board
Oh, okay.
because Russian River is off. California's off the board.
Right, but if someone had drafted the one in California, that would have taken Austria off the board too.
Were you even paying attention to Guinness chat?
Yeah, it was.
And yet here we are having this conversation.
Well,
Okay.
all right.
So that one is allowed under protest. Okay.
This whole thing is under protest.
Yeah, true.
This entire podcast is, yeah.
Yeah.
Every episode.
So
actually.
now we've got Team Smooj. Smoojing it up. Not even the first slushy beer to be picked. It's got to make... How do you think the fans of Team Smooj feel about that one?
Not
I've
great.
done
They
two
love a
really
hometown
heavy.
player.
I've done 2 heavy beers. I need to
Yeah.
lighten it up.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what is a really light, easy drinking pint beer? And you know who knows that really well? Alaska with Deal with the Devil from Anchorage.
Wow.
No one is going to even get drunk drinking your beers.
You're not even gonna name check a version, or
Well, batch 2 we know is actually the best one. Weirdly enough, not batch 1 the best. Batch 2 the best.
They really dialed it in.
Yeah, but batch 3
They were learning the
not
system,
best.
you know?
And batch like 4 through 7 or whatever they've done, not good. It's only batch 2. Only batch 2.
can I share something stupid? So the
Please.
very
Yes.
limited amount of research I put into my fantasy draft, I thought, you know what? Let me Google something. Deal with the devil pentuple oak. There is none. They've only gone to triple. Those cowards.
So
Why did they even bother?
So it's not like Epic where they've done like the triple Baptist, quadruple Baptist, quintuple Baptist. I think they did septuple, but I think that's where they stopped. If you have more upples to them, it's better, right?
That's science.
Absolutely, yes.
Why Stefan on the clock? Trying
Oh.
to Google a brewery outside of the United States.
No.
He knows of like 4 of them.
No, I'm going to go with, I'm staying classic. I'm staying German here. Okay.
We haven't had a German one yet. That's why.
That's right. So I'm going to go with Mars Brow, Mahrs Brow.
Jungle Boogie.
Jungle. Yeah. mhm. No, we're going with their the Mastodon, aka as Mike and I found out, their Ungespunden Natrub.
Oh man.
Same beer, just named differently, because an importer wanted something different, so they put a different label on the same beer. Lo and behold, it's it rates a lot higher than the Mastodon, but it's a Zwickel Keller beer, and as Mike and I will attest, it is.
It's great.
It's pretty.
That
great.
is incredible beer.
Yes,
Yeah. They were hanging out with us at
Mars
Herman's Story.
Mastodon.
The after
Yes.
party.
That's right. So
what-
Germany off the board.
How do you spell
Germany.
Ungesprundun Master?
Just do Mastodon.
Oh, okay.
Just do Mastodon.
I'm gonna leave the. I'm
But
gonna
that one
leave
has
it.
fewer bottle caps, buddy.
Mastodon. It's a Keller beer. It's the same as their Ungespunden Natrub. Natrub.
I think I got it. You'll see it.
Okay.
All right, we're back to Mr. Nate
Oh no.
Nelson.
And I have 2 in a row because of snake reasons.
Going back to back, snake bitten.
I hate
Going,
snakes.
back to back.
Yep.
Yep, that's how it works. That's the way it goes. We all know that's the way the song goes.
That's how the song goes.
Why are you saying it like that?
Absolutely.
'Cause that's how
Totally
it goes.
normal. You're the one who's being weird. Oh man. Okay, thank you. So Serge puts up the clock for me and only me.
Oh, you've been putting it up
I
for other
was,
people.
I was being silly in my first 2, and now I literally have no ideas. So I am.
See, Serge
I'm
has to put it up
really
for me because he
spinning.
knows I am efficient, and I can just pick a beer off the top of the dome when
It's true.
Which I like.
I
You're
just
taking up
go.
the clock. You're taking up the clock of Nate over here, just
That's
like
right.
I am doing. So he has only
I'm
like
running
20
interference.
seconds for his
right.
actual pick.
Because we all know he needs to talk out loud in order to get a pick. So we have to block him
man.
from being able to think out
That's
loud.
right. If you can't think out loud, he's just gonna
You know, it's funny
draft
earlier.
Budweiser from another place.
I know
Budweiser from
I'm-
Missouri.
I know I'm
please.
burning my own
From the
time,
New
but I
Jersey.
was thinking like, how can I efficiently search for the worst beer in Vermont just to spite all of you? I didn't get there because I didn't care enough, and that's on me. Oh boy. So,
Yeah, boy.
so I've got rest of world. I've got what we're calling Southern Europe, or is
Sure.
it Northern Europe? I can't.
We're just calling it Euro 2.
Western Europe, West North. Okay.
I mean, nobody's
Okay,
touched
I'm really
that one.
feeling the pinch now. I'm got
Euro
like 30
2.
seconds now.
The sequel.
You know what? Jeez. Fellas, give me a hand. Where's Texas? It's west, right?
It is west.
Thank you. You know what? I put this on my list every single time, but you know what? I'm a big booster. It's got to be Live Oak Hef.
Ooh.
It's an incredible beer.
was
It's a
on my
tasty treat.
Wonderful beer.
Crispy crusher. I can't imagine drinking anything else in Texas. Lone Star, I guess, just to let everyone know I'm not a cop. But
Yeah. Austin ACBG is pretty good.
Where the cops drink Shiner. Is that
All right. Well, are you on the clock again?
Strictly speaking, yes. Okay, so I've got west of the Mississippi.
Does he get 4 minutes for both, or does it have to be 2 and 2?
All right,
It's probably 2
Can't
and
be
2.
three.
I'd like to
one.
think it's 2 and 2 because I burnt my whole 2 minutes.
We got the clock again.
Classic. Of course, I got the clock.
We out here with
So
the
you
clock.
got Eurozone 1,
We out
World,
here
and
on the
USA
clock.
West. Or just USA generally. You can pick the West.
Yeah,
if
you know,
want.
that's really weird. Like, do I have to choose East and West before I go all of U.S.?
No.
No, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, but the rules apply. Like, if a state's gone, it's gone for east of the Mississippi or rest
And,
of world.
and the regular U.S.
Gotcha,
and
gotcha,
rest
yeah.
of world, yeah.
Okay, these are all really important things to know,
Yeah.
and I'll carry them with me always. Oh man, guys, I'm just not ready. Timothy Taylor, landlord, UK.
Oh, you took one of mine. He was ready. You took one of mine. You son of a bitch, rat bastard.
I really didn't want to pick it. I wanted something worse, but I couldn't think of anything.
I wanted something more truly
I
in
couldn't
the
think of
spirit
anything
this
more clever
podcast.
than Timothy Taylor, landlord, and I love it so much.
Oh, boy.
It is a fantastic beer.
Okay.
Back to Chris now.
No, it's me?
Yep, it's you, Chris.
Oh, no.
Someone is taking your Timothy Taylor landlord, and you are in shambles. What are you going to do
landlocked.
now?
I'm in shambles. What is left of Northern Europe?
So Belgium is gone from.
What is left from Northern
Well, Belgium is
Europe.
gone.
Belgium's gone.
Ireland, I think
UK
it's just
is gone.
Ireland and France.
Ireland,
right?
Ireland, Netherlands, and France.
Oh,
yeah.
easy.
The other one so far, Germany, Germany, I believe, Czechia, Scandinavia, and Austria are gone from the other one. So
Wait, so of this region, there are only three
you have
countries
You have
left.
Germany, so you don't even from that region. The region you're looking for now, you
Yes.
have Ireland. Sorry, Ireland, France, and the Netherlands.
Okay, and okay, and that's because. And what were the other regions in countries in that region?
The UK, all of them are UK, Ireland, Belgium, France, and the Netherlands. So UK and Belgium are gone.
Got it. So all 5 of those are going to be taken
Yeah.
at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to say with my next pick, let me think. Where do I want to go with this one? I'm going to go with Perrier Extra
Nice.
from Brasserie Perrier from the country of France. A beautiful, authentic French Saison.
Yeah, authentic French saison.
From right over the border.
Basically
From
invented
right
it.
over the border.
Yeah.
So following up on him, of that category, the only ones available are Ireland and Netherlands.
That's correct.
Cool.
Correct.
I'll take either of those last picks. That's great. So
Thierry Extra was on my list to take as well.
I was thinking Thierry, but I think that's like really low.
But I was going to take Aberon instead for France.
Oh, yeah. That's a great one.
We have Max, Team Smooj.
It's difficult. I mean, what is available east of the Mississippi? There's a lot of bad states.
Yeah.
That's true.
now, that
Please name them.
now that Ohio.
yeah.
Yeah,
Name
now
them
that-
from worst to best, please.
It's
Ohio
very
and Florida
funny
are
that
off
we're
the
like, how many picks?
Yeah, exactly.
We're like so many picks in, and nobody wants to choose Illinois. I'm gonna leave that open still because I don't think. I think it's a coward choice to go Illinois.
Wow.
Damn.
I think
Howard
that-
choice to go
Yeah.
Illinois.
Dang.
Yeah. So
Darn.
Pretty rude.
That is rude.
what if we do St. Louis here? I think
that is
where
I
I'm
wish
going.
of the
I
Miss-
wish you would.
That is
That's
west
west.
of Mississippi.
I don't know where the rivers
It
go.
literally borders our state.
That's
so.
messed up. That's messed up.
To
So,
get to St. Louis, you drive over the Mississippi.
I could do anywhere in the U.S. I guess on that one, but I do like taking off that entire state. Just for you guys.
Just take Budweiser.
I mean, that'd be actually, that's pretty funny. But what we're going to do is we're going to do another easy drinker here. Very easy drinker.
Very easy drinker.
I'm thinking, before I did a beer barrel time, but I don't think I can do that again for St. Louis. I'm going to do barrel age Abraxas for an
Son
easy
of a bitch.
drinker.
That's what I was
That
about
was
to
on my
take
list.
instead of Perrier.
Super easy drinker. That's all we're doing.
You know what? That leaves off, though. The Civil Life American Brown now can't be taken, which
true.
is...
Yeah, I know, but
an
I wanted something that's
amazing-
like a more easy drinker, a pint beer. Which
I
is
know.
the Civil Life Brown. Like, you can only drink that in like 50-gallon drums.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a great pick. If I didn't go Thierry, I was going BA Abraxas. One of my absolute and all-time favorite beers. Am I on the clock now again?
No, it's me.
Okay, good. Now I am starting to think about what the heck I need to do next.
Mike's rolling through
All right,
his
my
untapped
notes.
Rolodex.
I am going
Checking
USA,
through his wish list.
west of the Mississippi, and we're going to the great state of Oregon.
Ooh.
We're going Freem Pilsner.
Out of all the Oregon breweries.
Yeah. Have you had that beer?
I have. It's good.
It's really good. Gotta have a couple
2
great
Pilsners in a row, my guy.
Yes, sir.
On a 6-pack to take home?
You've seen me buy and drink beers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, I'll keep this quick.
Got two picks.
I'm well aware,
Wow.
my guy.
Jeez. this
Well
is-
aware.
What up? It's your boy.
He's out here making picks.
So Eric currently has something from the EU1 in Scandinavia, the U.S. east of the Mississippi in J. Wakefield in Florida, west of the Mississippi in Fremont in Washington. And his next pick is...
Where will he be out
I'm
next?
heading to the rest of the globe. I was
Wow.
I was fortunate.
We out here globe trotting.
Globin.
We're dipping. We're dotting.
Where's he going to?
We're going to Greece.
Oh, boy.
Beautiful.
I was really
Beautiful this time of year.
I was very fortunate to spend some time with some homies out there. Shout out specifically to
Stavros.
I think it's
Stavi.
Stavi, baby.
but I was fortunate enough to try some delicious hard seltzer
From Greece?
From
Yeah.
Greece, from
Interesting.
the Island Crush series, Island Crush number 1 in particular. So this
Which brewery is that?
it's Seven Island in Greece.
You're laughing, Mike, but we had the opportunity to buy some of that for the shop.
And how was it?
I couldn't drink it
sold
because
out
it
too
sold
fast.
so fast. Yeah.
It has kumquat, mango, and lime. It's delicious. And
Especially when you're on those Greek Isles like you were when
Yes.
you were out there.
right.
When you're on the Mediterranean diet,
Yeah.
this seltzer is exactly what you need.
It's true.
You either do wine or this.
Yeah. Natural wine, natural Greek wine, or naturally badass Greek
Oh,
fruited seltzies.
if you're a bad
Gotta
enough
have the
dude.
badass Greek fruited seltzies.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the
What year is
ancient,
it?
Like Plato was sipping on, right? Is he Greek?
I mean,
He's
listen,
Greek, right?
wine might have been good for like 3,000 years.
Right after-
Fine.
Right
But
after,
this is 2023.
Baby.
I'm talking Greek seltzies.
right after Pliny the Elder wrote about hops, he said also these sick fruited seltzies.
And they
were
thought it
really
was
the kids.
misspelled. They thought he misspelled it.
He did not.
No.
I thought he was chugging straight garum.
Yeah,
it's
that's
true.
it. His favorite smoothie seltzer
Garum,
was garum flavored.
Garum flavored. Yeah, it's true.
It's like a Bloody Mary.
It's true.
Speaking of which, we
thick.
need not to like delay the show anymore, but we need some savory seltzers out there. I feel we're missing those.
Yeah.
Shout out
Garum.
to all the seltzer
Everyone's a
makers.
nice,
Garum,
crushable,
garum.
savory seltzer.
Yeah, we need some like tomato seltzers. We need some like.
Well, dude,
Umami.
you have not been doing your research because you have no idea what's going on in Russia brewing
Oh,
right now. Then
No. We know that about like the soup beers that are being put out there.
Borscht beer, baby.
Fantastic.
borscht
Yeah.
beer is the next thing.
You haven't eaten until you've had a borscht beer.
That's true.
Mr. Seaforth, I know you're listening. We need a Mamma Mia pizza seltzer ASAP. It's not too late.
Oh, I'm sure
We'll do
he's
this
been in the
together.
lab cooking that up.
Beer Temple is committed to
We'll
80
do that.
cases. 80.
Maybe
80
60.
cases.
Maybe 60.
All right, committed to 60 cases.
Yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
Mike, let's do a rundown, and then we're going to take a quick break. We're going to freshen up, powder our noses.
Eric at 420 North, his first pick, Bianca Blueberry Pancake Cake Maple Lassi Gosa served in a slushy machine for using European Union Region 1 and the country of Scandinavia.
Yes.
His next pick was Jay Wakefield. It was all a dream from the Big Papa series, using his U.S. east of the Mississippi pick and taking the state of
Maybe,
Florida.
or it could have just been his overall U.S.
That's
pick.
correct. That's right. Fremont. His next pick was Fremont BA Dark Star Double Barrel, using his U.S. West probably pick of taking the state of Washington off the board. And then the most recent one, the one that's nearest and dearest to his heart, the one he's had the most, is Seven Islands Crush number 1, Island Crush number 1, with kumquat and some other stuff I didn't write down from the world of Greece.
Wow.
My
Solid.
Team
Solid
Sierra
start to us.
Nevada,
Yeah.
Mike did Cantillon Lou Pepe Creek for the EU number 2 in the country of Belgium. And he took Hill Farmstead Edward, or I took Hill Farmstead Edward, I'm using the third person, for the U.S. east of the Mississippi and the state of Vermont. Then Trumer Pills for EU 1 in Austria. Frame Pills from U.S. west of the Mississippi and Oregon. His little pills heavy, I guess. And then Max...
No judgment.
Will you say this again?
Smooge.
Smooch. Yeah, Team Smooch. I know how to say Smooch. I don't know how to say.
I know it's hard to say.
Zhao Yu Reserva Rum Barrel Edition from EU1 in the country of Italy. Then with Pujola Baltic Porter from the world country Estonia. Then he took Anchorage Deal with the Devil, a nice light crusher from the USA west of the Mississippi, taking the state of Alaska off the board. And then he went back to the well on the west of Mississippi, very knowingly, taking B.A. Abraxas from Perennial and the state of Missouri off the board. Chris, first pick was Pliny the Younger from the USA west of the Mississippi, taking the state of California.
Perhaps.
Strong state. Oh, yeah, just the U.S., taking the state of California off the board either way.
Off the board.
Then he took a beer I don't think he's ever actually had, Fathead's Headhunter from another
I hear
U.S.
it's pretty good.
taking the strong state of Ohio off
They
the
had
board.
it at Buc-ee's in Kentucky. Just
Wow.
saying.
Ooh, should go there.
He then took Marsbrow Ungespundend Traub Natrub,
A.K.A.
aka
Mastodon.
Mastodon,
Perfect
from
pronunciation.
Germany. EU1.
Are you from there?
Actually,
Is
I am
German
from
your
very-
first language?
I am mostly German, but
Oh,
I do
wow.
not speak a word of it.
Oh.
Thierry Extra he then took from France, taking in the section of the EU2 for our purposes. Team Nate Nelson, Team Pips, Lion Stout from the world from Sri Lanka, Budvar from Czechia, checking off the EU2
Ooh.
box.
See what he did?
Live Oak Hef from the USA, maybe the West, who knows, from Texas. And then Timothy Taylor Landlord, a hotly disputed pick, very wanted by everyone else, at least one other person, taking EU2 and the countries in the UK off the board.
Okay.
When we get back, it will be Eric's pick. He'll have 2 minutes, probably 0 minutes by the time we get back.
Yeah.
But, all right, we'll see you in a minute.
All right.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Beer Temple podcast. I'm your co-host, Mike Shalau. I'm here with your other co-host, Chris Quinn, Max Peltier of Team Smooj, Nate Nelson of Team Pips, Eric Capron of 420 North. I'm Sierra Nevada, and Chris is Y Stefan, and we're drafting, baby. And we are back. We're in the fifth
out here.
round.
We're drafting.
We're out here. It's your boys. And we are in the fifth round of a 6-round draft, and we are at the top of it. Eric.
For my fifth beer, I am going to the Netherlands. I'm going to Tuber Meeting and Blending. And
Tuber?
Tuber.
Like potato?
Tubr, and their mead Improbus. Mead with coffee and chocolate, aged on more coffee, chocolate, and Oreos.
Wait.
Name explanation. Stout is not only a beer style. In Dutch, it has the same meaning as the word naughty.
So
We
how
tried to make a stout like mead. We had to name it in the Latin word for naughty.
was this the last time you had it? Do you enjoy it the last time you drank it?
I mean, I gave it 4.8
So
on
you-
the tap.
So you didn't really like it.
I was in the sauce that night for sure. I was really enjoying it. And I have to say, I can't wait to try it again. And hopefully the homies at Tuber can ship some bottles out this way.
If you guys are listening, I know you're big podheads. So Tuber, send us some stuff.
Where's Tuber at?
They are in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
They're in Groningen, Netherlands.
Duh.
That's great. I don't need them.
Improbus
Improbus
means naughty.
means naughty
Improbus.
from Tuber. That is my fifth
Yeah.
beer selection.
Well done.
Mike.
Excellent. Everyone knows that one. Now to one that's a little bit more obscure. I'm going to go USA. Just my general USA category to the great state of Maine. And I'm going to its namesake brewery.
Allagash.
And I'm taking
Say,
I'm taking lunch.
not taking Allagash White as
Well, now you can't have it either.
True.
I'm taking lunch. It's Max. You are up for another low ABV crusher.
Yeah, low beef crusher. So the one category only has one left. So UK was taken, Ireland is not taken, Belgium taken, France is taken, Netherlands is taken. So I don't need to go that route because I am forced against my will to do Ireland next. But that leaves me with all of the US. I haven't done that. So I'm going to do another crusher.
Actually, you have done all the U.S.
What do you mean? I've done
you have two-
Anchorage and I did, oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're both in the
Oh,
West, so you
boy.
have to choose one from east of the Mississippi.
Oh
now.
no! Oh no! How will I do this?
Sergio just threw the clock on
The
you. He-
Mississippi.
You could also pick one from Ireland.
I could do that, but strategically, I got to hold off in the last round. So I'm gonna do another low ABV sipper. So I'm gonna go the coward route here.
Coward route.
Yeah. So there's a small state this side of the Mississippi called Illinois. And they have a very easy drinking beer here called Double Barrel VSOJ.
Oh.
I've been
I
told
see.
that you serve this in a pint glass and you drink 4 of them.
If you're like a real stout man, yes.
No, it's not stout. It's a VSOJ.
You're a cool guy. Yeah.
Not VSOD, VSOJ.
Are you talking the Bierstockel version or just the regular?
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
are
want
we
to do
Beer
it,
Stockland Bee Whizzes or
you're
what?
welcome to do that if you want to. I'm not restricting you on your consumption of how
Does
you
Marty
consume
approve beer stocking Bee Very special?
it. We should ask him. I think we should have him on next time and discuss
Beer
how
stocking
you.
the whiz.
Yeah. So we're gonna do it with
Yeah.
a double barrel. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that.
Double barrel
Beer stock some
VSOJ.
whiz.
I'm pretty sure he's fine with beer stockling. I'm pretty sure he's fine with putting a ripping hot pan on the grill and just drinking out of that. Like any way you want to consume it.
Preferably a well-seasoned cast iron skillet.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
want that
Pour it
You want that
right
power-
down your throat. Just
You could
listen to it
You should
sear.
actually line up a bunch of them so that pour into one and reduce it down the
So
line.
you know those ice luges that you did in college every other weekend?
What's
Yes.
yeah.
So what if you did it but with a hot cast iron skillet?
Yeah.
In a row as opposed to
And the
ice.
luge was at your throat.
Yeah.
You just luge it
So
down your
if
throat.
you haven't drank boiling hot barley wine in your
Yeah.
life, you're missing out. And if it's not double barrel VSOJ, you're really missing out.
Okay.
And that's my pick.
All right.
Because I love that experience.
All right. That's a
That's so remarkable because as soon
quite
as
the
I heard,
masochist.
as soon as I heard you say the word Illinois, my mind immediately went to Guncraft.
Which one would you have picked? of the Guncraft.
Oh, I mean, I
beers.
assume that was Max's pick. An easy drinker like Second Amendment.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, they're all named after actual guns, aren't they?
in the Second
And
Amendment.
the Second Amendment.
And the Second Amendment.
most important gun.
the most important gun. Yes, it's true.
Only 2 of them are Second Amendment, or only 2 of them are actual guns. The other 2 are like a Second Amendment.
There's a Belgian beer named after some Belgian gun because I
Well,
didn't even know what that was.
The
and I had to
Belgian
look it
Black
up, and it
Ale
was
is
like,
Fall,
oh, that's a gun for
which is a
Belgium.
gun. Yeah, you have your AK-47, I think, and then you have like Second Amendment Red, and you have like
Oh, Russian Imperial Stout, AK.
remember
I
that
get it.
something like that.
AK-47.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it's
Your
all
knowledge of it
irrelevant.
goes so deep. I just instinctively assumed
It's irrelevant.
Anyway,
that's gonna be
Guncraft off the board, unfortunately.
Yeah.
now,
Tragically.
so,
So who's up now?
You are.
Oh, I am.
yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm up. I'm up now.
It's true. He is.
Okay, so I've got to do the rest of the world still, I believe, and
You've got the world,
Big
and
sh-
you've got
big shoes
another
to
U.S.
fill.
I got
Chris,
my
the
hops
rest of the world.
covered. I've got a nice, easy drinking, a beer that you want to drink all the time covered.
Mm-hmm.
I need something a little bit heavier. But alas, Lion Stout's been taken. That's a foreign stout, not quite imperial, right? Got me thinking. What's another full-bodied stout or stout-like beer that you can still drink 12 ounces of? And I'm very glad that it was mentioned earlier, maybe on the air, that Finland is not part of Scandinavia. It's very true. and
Despite your
and I agree.
protests.
It's true. But I was wrong.
I mean, Finland and Sweden get along really well.
All those people
Yeah.
look alike to me. I'm sorry.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna have to go with
Uh-oh.
an OG Baltic Porter, Sinneberkov Baltic Porter
Is that-
from Finland.
Is that still made?
How you spelling that?
Yes.
Oh man.
Honestly, a banger.
Yeah,
A banger.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. It's a very tasty beer. It's like something that I see so infrequently. I can't remember if that's the problem. We get those let's say that region.
Yes.
Beers from that region so infrequently that I don't know what's still in production and what's not.
It comes in infrequently, but we get it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. So Sinneberkov
Yes.
Baltic Porter, a
I don't know if I've
classic.
ever actually heard anyone say that name out
One
loud.
outstanding.
one of the original Baltic Porters. It's great beer.
It's so hard to pronounce. It's hard to believe it wasn't Max's pick.
It's wild that we have 2 Baltic porters just on the draft. I was thinking about
why is that
Simberhoff. I
wild?
was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a good
30
style.
beers getting drafted. They're
Yeah,
gonna draft 2 Baltic Porters.
Yes.
That seems. We'll go.
Excessive,
Well, no,
but maybe not.
appropriate. There should be more, to be honest.
There
but-
should be more.
I can't wait for someone to make Sinna Biscoff, which is a Baltic porter with like a Biscoff cookies in it.
There's got to be a
It probably
cookie
exi-
butter
it probably
beer
exists,
somewhere, right?
right?
Yeah.
A brewer.
Eric, I know Eric's last pick actually now.
Sinnebiskov.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Sinnebiskov. Biskov is a thing?
Biscoff cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the
Cookie butter. Like the-
cookie butter.
Cinnabiscoff toast
speculoos.
crunch.
Yeah, speculoos.
Yeah, the speculoos cookie and the cookie
the
butter.
fat James Bond movie.
It's true.
Speculoos.
What's the fat James? All right. Well, anyway.
Sounds
Whose
like a
turn
James
is it?
Bond movie.
It's your turn, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
Nate's
it's
turn.
mine. I think.
Oh.
I
And
think
you have
I
2
think,
picks.
Yeah, I think I'm responsible.
Your
to
final
pick
2.
twi- Oh God. Okay. I need a gut check.
So do you want a reminder what you have?
I need one for east of the Mississippi and one for all of U.S.
That's correct.
Okay, help me with the states that are off the board. I know California, Florida,
Florida,
Ohio,
Washington,
Vermont, Missouri.
Vermont,
Illinois,
Oregon,
Missouri.
Maine, Alaska, Missouri, Illinois, California, and Ohio, and Texas are all off the board.
Okay, so
There's no. You must have had some repeat because you said about 50 states right then. It sounded.
Yeah.
That's not even possible. There are 50
yeah,
picks in the
and
entire draft.
somehow they were all in the middle of the Mississippi, which is hard to believe how we figured out where they were supposed to go. Yeah, so I'm really getting mixed message right now because Serge is showing me my clock, but he's also doing the stretch for time thing with his hand. So like that really feels like mixed messages. Serge.
That's what a producer does.
You're really trying to jam me up, and I don't appreciate that. But one state I didn't hear checked off was Wisconsin, which I believe is east of the Mississippi for tax purposes.
Sure.
All right. So from my list, I've got a stout. I have a Pils. I have an India Pale Ale. I have a Hefeweizen.
You have a pizza beer?
There are no pizza beers in existence now because we live in a benighted age. So I'm really torn between choosing a brown ale or a pale ale. I love both of them from New Glarus Brewing. It's truly the beer of record in the state of Wisconsin. I gotta say it's gotta be Moon Man. I think it's a more definitive pale ale for the Midwest than let's say was it Brown Squirrel as a brown
Fat Squirrel.
Fat Squirrel.
Much
Fat
better name.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that is my east of the Mississippi, and I don't remember hearing anyone check off Colorado. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, so
Yeah, it's crazy.
so
but
just
yeah.
to just to round that out, and also to pick a Colorado beer that's just going to infuriate everyone that had Colorado on their list. It's a white ale, but it's not the one you're thinking of. It is Avery's Lilikoi Kipolo.
Oh, wow. Is that like the Tiki White Ale?
It is.
It's great. It's a great beer.
It's incredible.
Honestly, it's a fantastic beer. More people need to drink it.
It's like a Five Lizard. It's a Five Lizard beer.
Yeah.
What's the
R.I.P.
Omnipoyo beer that was like that as well?
Oh yeah, that's
think
right.
it
They had
was-
made one as well.
Yeah.
Was that the Lassie Goza?
Was it Bianca Blueberry Maple Pancake
no,
Lassi
no. It's not
Goza
that, it's not
served
that.
on
No,
a
no, no,
Lassi
no, no,
machine?
I'm done. I'm free. They
Oh,
can't hurt me anymore.
All right. Avery Lilikoi Polo. Is that how you pronounce it?
Lilikoi Kipolo.
K-Polo.
I believe it's tart cherries and passion fruit.
A banger.
It's delicious.
Chris, you are up next. You need a beer from the U.S. at large that doesn't come from Florida, Washington, Oregon, Maine, Vermont, Alaska, Missouri, Illinois, California, Ohio, Texas, Wisconsin, or Colorado.
Ah. Okay, that's fine. I think that's easy enough for me. I think I know what I'm gonna. Oh boy, that really threw me for a loop. What just happened there? Oh no. I think I got this. What I need is a crusher.
Got to.
I've got my roast, but I don't have my malt, right? And you know,
You got to get your malt right.
Team Pips took Tim Taylor and all the other English beers out from under me,
What a monster.
and that upset me. I
What a
wasn't
monster.
happy about that.
And I took that personally.
Yeah. So now I got to think. Well, I wanted an English beer. Do I want a mild or do I want a bitter? I think I want a bitter. But I don't want an ESB. I want an ordinary bitter, a special, / ordinary bitter. So I'm
Serge,
gonna,
can you clock this man?
yeah, I'm going with
got work
our
in the
friends at Forest and Maine in the great state of Pennsylvania. I'm going with their Tiny Tim Bitter, often available on cask. So I'll have a little cask hand pull on my six-pack, and you can pull yourself a beer off the six-pack.
That's a great. That brewery was on my list, but not that beer.
Which one did you have?
I had their flagship Saison.
Got it. That's a
I
good
now
pick.
realize I am not going to be able to pick up a Saison, and I'm real off-brand.
There's options.
So I'm
That's
done
true.
then. I'm done.
So,
Boom.
Boom.
Tiny Tim Bitter, baby.
I've had 5 easy drinking beers. Let's
You
go
have.
with one heavy hitter.
All right. Go with a
Forced-
heavy one. I was
I am-
going to want when you were going to put some hair on your chest there.
Yeah,
man.
I'm forced to have it from Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
So
Backed yourself into a
what
corner.
If?
For tax purposes.
Yeah, for tax
Yes.
purposes.
Great tax haven.
So I've
actually,
had a lot of like
Sask Apple.
easy drinking 13+% beers.
Crushers.
What if the last beer was the heaviest one of them all? Guinness 0.0.
Oh. Ayo.
You know it is the best NA beer, and you got to space yourself out for drinking all of our easy drinking beers.
I think it probably is the best NA
Brewery.
beer.
I think it's the one I've had the most of. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
I'm contesting this pick. I want you to show me what country that is brewed in.
Oh.
I can say the cans we have at the bar in Chicago are from Ireland.
There you go. Enough said.
Is it because they talk funny?
I think that's
Is that how you know?
yeah.
That's my people, and yes, they do talk funny.
I mean, it says it's Guinness. Guinness. I don't know where.
All the drought that comes, and also the 0.0 is basically all from Dublin.
All right. Well, let's
Real-
see. What
obviously.
we're gonna throw it to
Producer
the
Serge,
judge. What does he
commissioner.
say? Is this pick approved?
He's texting.
You know, while
He's
he's
texting somebody.
While
I
he's
think he's the
verifying,
office
I
in New
just
York.
want to-
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to apologize for my inflammatory remarks on the Irish and northernmost Europe. I'm very sorry for the things I said.
Serge is holding up an Irish flag emblem.
That means it's okay.
Excellent.
All right.
That's valid for me. So we have our 0.0 non-alcoholic. I believe this is the first non-alcoholic beer that's ever been drafted.
That's true.
Well, depends on what some of those 450 North beers actually clocked in at.
That's fair.
Boy,
Got him.
yeah. Pull my collar out right now.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So now we got.
It's
It's
a
up to
visual
you.
medium.
I think.
It's on me.
Podcasting.
What are you,
I have
Team
the
Sierra Nevada?
I have the world left, and I'm going
Oyster
with
stout. The world is your oyster.
the world is my.
yeah, you
oyster
better have a
stout.
good one because you're the one who was fighting to have the rest of the world on
Yeah.
rather than
I-
another U.S. one.
I feel like that's fine. I took one U.S. away from you and did the rest of the world. Anyway, I'm going with a Japanese brewery called Shiga Kogen, and the beer is Adamu, which is it's a hair of the dog's Adam brewed in Japan. I've had it from the
That
tank there.
is a deep cut.
Yeah, it's a deep cut. They brew it all the time, except it takes them over a year to make it because they lager it for 14 months.
Okay.
So
then.
it's a strong dark ale from Japan.
Okay
And
then.
that brings us to our last pick. Eric has the United States of America.
Ooh, anywhere in the U.S.
Well, anywhere in the U.S. except for anywhere in
Don't
Florida,
don't bother. I
Washington,
got, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
I'm ready.
Vermont, Oregon,
All right.
Maine,
yeah.
Now, here's the thing.
Alaska, Missouri, Illinois.
If you choose a 450 North beer, I'm gonna be very upset.
He should. Indiana.
Listen,
Indiana has a
California,
good pick.
Ohio,
I've
Pennsylvania, Colorado, Wisconsin.
I've lived in the
Texas.
great state of Illinois for my entire life.
Which I chose Illinois, so
Yeah.
you can't do that. So.
I know. All right, dude. And because the great state of Illinois was already taken off the board, I sat here and scratched my head and thought, which states that border Illinois are left?
Mm-hmm.
Iowa, you're going
I thought, well, we've got some.
Pulpit Rock
Does
Seltzers.
Iowa-
We've got a great one to the
Kentucky.
east in Indiana.
Yeah.
Great one.
We've got some friends there.
Yeah.
All states are good states.
We've got some friends to the west in Iowa. And
Yeah.
as such, I'm going with 7 Years in Heaven by Pulpit Rock Brewing.
I knew it.
This is a heavenly blend of 37 and 26-month-old barrel-aged imperial stouts on toasted coconut.
How old are the stouts?
A blend of 37 and 26 months.
And why is it? It's called. What's the name of it?
7 Years in Heaven.
7 years. In
Interesting. Those
Got it.
months don't. It's fine.
Yeah, they don't equal 7 years.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you add them up,
Was it their 7th anniversary?
Then they're
beer or
5
something?
years.
It's fine.
if you add them up, it's close enough for
Math,
me.
math is imaginary, so we all agree
Yes.
with that.
Yeah, math is fake, just like birds.
Huh.
Math, birds,
Yes.
Anyway,
gasoline.
So that's all the
these are
picks.
fake.
That's all the picks. So go through them.
Eric 420 North drafted Bianca Blueberry Maple Pancake Lassi Gosa, served on the slushy machine from Omni Pollo from Scandinavia. He then drafted Jay Wakefield. It Was All a Dream, part of the Big Papa series from the U.S. east of the Mississippi, from the state of Florida. Fremont, B.A. Dark Star Double Barrel from west of the Mississippi in the state of Washington. And then his favorite, Seven Islands Island Crush #1, which is a seltzer from Greece.
The classic. He went
Yeah.
back to the original.
Yeah, the
insane
OG. The one that got us all
Island
into
Crush #1.
It's
It was
crazy.
between that and Lafindamone, and I went with my gut.
I think you chose.
It's
correctly.
crazy that
Yeah.
Eric chose all of the beers we were going to choose.
Yeah, this is the true Insiders Roundtable Fanatics picks here.
Yes.
Then he went with Tuber Meads Improbus from the Netherlands, another classic Netherlands brewery / meadery.
If you know, you know.
It's a big mead country.
they love it.
And then Pulpit
Especially
Rock.
that style of mead they love.
That's right. The
The jelly.
Oreo chocolate cake.
The
mead.
jelly meads, yeah.
Yeah,
Oreo
that's-
chocolate cake mead.
That's what you need. Dessert mead.
That's what
is-
you need.
We needed a mead,
That's what you need.
and we all felt the need in this room.
And then he closed it
We
out
need a mead.
with Pulpit Rock, 7 Years in Heaven from the great state, my dad's home state, Iowa.
Also, I'm wearing a Slipknot hoodie, so I also felt like,
That's true. He kind of had to do it.
yeah, I didn't really have a choice.
Team Sierra Nevada, me, Mike Took, Cantillon, Lou Pepe.
It's your boy.
Eric, you've already said what you. You've already said what you need to say.
It's your boy.
Eric, come on, man. Let Mike talk.
I'm
Why you
going
being
to
like
say
that?
that Cantillon. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
hold
Mike.
on.
What are you doing, Mike?
Sorry, I'm just trying to read him. I'm trying to read him. Eric, stop interrupting me.
It's your
Eric.
boy.
Had a
Okay.
baby, it's your boy.
Cantillon, Lou Pepe Creek from Belgium, Hill Farmstead Edward from Vermont, Trumer Pills from Austria, Frame Pills. Eric, I'm trying to read the picks.
Not cool, man.
Yeah.
Just chill out, dude.
Hammer through them really quick.
I thought we were like buddies.
It's your boy. It's your boy.
This is just overwhelming. Main lunch from Maine, Shia Kogan, Adamu. I can't even read Max. Max picked some stuff.
Whoa, you can't say he picked
Wow.
some stuff.
He's picked Xanadu Reserva from
Xanadu.
Italy.
That's a movie that you should watch because it's a classic from
Picked
the 80s.
Pujola.
Poo hole.
Did you say Pujola?
Pujola.
Pujol.
Baltic
Puja-
Stout from
Pujala.
Estonia.
Oh my
I don't know,
god.
there's an H in there.
I'm gonna get some text in the morning.
Anchorage, Deal with the Devil in the morning from Alaska. B.A. Abraxas from Perennial from Missouri. Rev Double Barrel
such
BSOJ from Illinois. Just a bunch of crushers.
pint beers.
And then this like undrinkably alcoholic Guinness 0.0 from Ireland. And we've entered. We're Star Child going through the other dimensions.
Eric's glitching.
Chris Pickpliner the Younger from California, Fatheads Headhunter from
Hell yeah.
Ohio, Marsbrow Mastodon from Germany.
Never applause for Ohio, by the way.
Terrier
What up?
Extra from
It's your
France.
fat boy.
How do you say Seinbrin?
Cinnabrikov.
Cinnabrikov from Finland.
Spiritual max pick.
Forest in Maine.
Yes, Tiny Tim.
Tim from Pennsylvania.
Ugh.
And I think our reigning
wait to go to-
champion, Nate Team Pips, picked Lion Stout from Sri Lanka, Budvar from Czechia,
Ooh.
Live Oak Hef from Texas,
Oof.
Timothy Taylor Landlord from
Oh
the
my
UK,
gosh.
Moon Man Pale Ale
Man,
from
that might be
Wisconsin,
the best one.
Avery Akamaka from Colorado.
Wow.
This is true.
That's an amazing six pack.
That was pretty sick. That was great. Well done. while trolling the whole time you actually put together. This is how
Yeah.
you win, because you act like, oh, I'm not trying to do anything here, and then
I have no idea what I'm doing at any time.
I'm just picking bangers. To me, it's like breathing. Just comes naturally. Eric, is there anything else you would like to say? No?
do you guys have any like honorable mentions that you didn't get to pick because of the very non-arbitrary restraints of this draft?
Oh man, the only thing I really thought of it,
Eric.
the only thing I thought of other than my boy
Is what up?
is what up.
What up?
You know me so well. Really the only thing I was thinking is like, I gotta have line stop, but what if I don't? And did any of us pick anything from Canada?
No.
No.
Which is sad because my first thought after Line Stout was Pêche Mortel.
Same.
Because also great name.
Oh,
also
man,
brewery,
I
Pays de
forgot
Seal,
about Pêche
great name.
Mortel.
It's delicious.
It's a great beer.
I
Yeah.
thought
Imperial Coffee Stout.
I'm kind of bummed I didn't
that.
get to pick Modelo because it's very popular in America, and I'm going for the People's Choice votes.
So
Technically, you would have to have won.
I was thinking of the world, and I kind of wanted to do a thing that was left in my fridge when I moved one time. Baltica number 9.
Ooh.
You need that
Oh, yeah.
strong
From the
lager.
plastic bottle.
Those-
plastic
Yeah.
bottle. That's the thing. It's like some people go Colt 45.
Drink
some
it and you're like,
people-
ooh, is that a honey beer? No, that is
No.
just terribly,
There's fusel alcohols.
terribly.
Everyone
oxidized
loves drinking gasoline.
malt.
Don't lie to me.
If it smells good, it must taste good.
Yeah.
That my favorite one was the one with the lobster on it from I think that's an Estonian beer.
Oh yeah, I
I
know.
couldn't
what
find it. You
Hell
can't
yeah.
Google lobster on a label from Estonia. It doesn't come up as quickly.
not
as you
Russia?
want it to. Maybe it's Russia.
I thought it was a
But
Russian.
we didn't get any borscht beers on the grid, which is disappointing.
I am a little bit sad.
With only one world category, it's kind of hard to get the borscht beers snuck in.
As I was saying before the podcast, I think that I should have been able to choose Guinness Export Stout for all my categories because they have like 14 breweries. So they're all different by a little bit, but they're different beers. You can't say they're the same.
Well, you should have tried it, and then we would have run it up the ladder to Surge.
I love that in preparation for this, Max was thinking, okay, I have two choices. I have to choose 6 different versions of Guinness. I'll figure out how to make that work, or a bunch of things that I can't pronounce.
This was Lobster Lover beer. Remember it? That was the beer.
No, my pronunciation is flawless.
that was
for
it.
everything
that was
in
the
the
beer,
entire world.
right?
Oh yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
really like
from
this
Lithuania.
Estonia beer. It's called
I did have a Lithuanian beer that I've never
It's only
had.
5.2.
Let me consult
Oh, really?
my Finnish
been a different
friends.
beer
One
then.
second. I'll call them up right now. I'll figure out what it's called.
All right, here's another question. Let's go around. What beer is going to be the MVP of your 6-pack? Eric, you go first. Of those,
For me personally, it's got to be my number one choice.
Big Papa.
Bianca blueberry,
Yeah,
maple
Bianca.
pancake, lassi.
And I
Goza.
did consider some other Bianca variants.
Which other ones did you consider?
The one with blueberries.
You
But
picked
not the
one with
maple.
blueberry.
But not maple.
Oh, the one with blueberries and maples. Yeah,
That's the one you, but not the pancake.
I was
version?
considering the other version actually,
Okay, the
You were
Belgian waffle
considering-
one.
but I'll stick with the pick that I've got on there, as I think that's the strongest beer in the draft. That's why I went number 1. Mike, I saw
Yeah.
your big
Overall
board.
number
a
one.
chalk 1-1.
I saw Mike's big board right before the draft started, and that was right on the top. And I was like, if I don't go now, he's gonna pick it. So I'm just
That's
gonna steal
true.
this.
You
right
saw it
here,
on
so.
there.
Yep. I know that left you with Lupep.
I was spinning. Yeah.
I know.
I
You're like,
had-
let me just pull
I
this out of a
panicked.
random
I
hat.
took a beer I'd never heard of, Lupep.
Is it going to be?
I think
you never heard of it though.
for
Yeah.
that's true. I've never heard of it. Never had it. Never will have it. Never
Now-
want to have it.
Mike, I'm remembering this
Never wanna
first
have
draft
it.
we did, and it was a race to Indiana.
First
to
draft.
select the first draft we did here. It was a race to Indiana to pick one specific beer with Citra hops in it.
That's true. That's
and,
every
and not even on the not even on the board. How the mighty have fallen.
No one brought zombie dust in this.
no.
Oh, okay. So,
shenanigans started over.
Imagine all
Not
these.
an oversight on my part.
All these had.
Me either.
Damn.
Whoa.
Damn.
I've got all I need.
What did dust do to upset you
Listen.
guys? Did the market fall? Did the
You
did
know,
the
they
floor
know,
fall out?
they know what they did.
Listen,
They know what they did.
I'll be real honest. Anyone who's been holding, been stashing, been
Sell?
stacking up,
Sell?
now can I say this?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I know we covered it on our.
Did you text Jim Kramer about it?
I know
No.
we covered this on our podcast, Mike, but
Yeah, many episodes.
I
I
saw
know,
him.
probably a month and a
He
half
was on
ago.
it. He was hitting his little buttons on
Yeah,
his little
he was hitting
counter.
a lot
It was
of-
like
What up? It's your boy.
that's what it kept
It's
saying.
like Jim Kramer has been wrong like 80% of the time. So you want to bank it on him?
well, he's saying to buy. I'm
Yeah,
saying to
he's-
sell.
He's a
But
strong
why?
Cool.
Oh, I know why.
Dust market's falling off. I got a
No, you're
text.
saying
I got
it's
text
the
from multiple
Dust and Ice
people.
promo they're doing. Is that why?
Dust and Ice, pathetic. Also, now a beer you can get at Costco.
It's
Sorry.
true.
Kind of.
Stacked at Costco.
Yeah.
Now,
So they
if
flooded
it
the
was
market.
half full growlers of Cenotaph at Costco,
Yeah.
we're
That
still
might
a
be one
strong
thing.
buy.
So wait.
No, the half full Cenotaph growlers. That's what they have in like the glass case with like the Kirkland XO cognac
That's right. Yeah.
that I want so badly, but my wife won't let me.
One day you're just gonna have to get drunk enough at Costco to
So
get.
were you wrong
That's a lot
all
of free
those
samples.
years, or are you wrong now?
We've never been wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not wrong. I just think now is the time to sell.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
now that the beer's entered the popular culture, you can get it with
The
your
zeitgeist.
hoodies at Costco.
But so
It's-
I
it's
got
time.
5 growlers of Cenotaph.
Cash in your chips.
Cenotaph though.
The holidays are coming up, folks.
But-
Listen, if you are looking for the
My
opportunity to get the best gift for your family and friends this Christmas, sell
So
your dust.
Whoa.
I poured my dust into carafes. And
Are you
left
buying?
them.
Yeah, I'm buying.
No
it.
comment.
Okay. All right.
You're buying
no
them.
comment.
I think now we see. Yeah.
Sheesh. You're trying to make a
What kind of a question is that?
Yeah, I'm saying this is some advice for friends, not for
Right.
myself.
Oh, got it.
This is not
got it.
financial.
Don't do as I do.
This
do
is not
as
financial
I say.
advice.
He's
We're not
active-
certified financial planners.
I think
Right.
Eric is
But
actively
all dust
engaging
buying
in
involves
dust
risk.
arbitrage.
Right.
You're buying in one market and selling in another.
Dust arbitrage.
So the Ponzi scheme of dust.
I'm playing both sides, so I always come out.
I'll
on top.
figure it out somehow. But anyway, I need your money to buy more dust.
So where's the dust going? Like you said, you're buying dust. Where's it going? Are you going to like
In his gullet.
Eastern
What
European
kind of a
dust?
question is that?
Yeah.
I want to know where it's going. You're
Well,
buying it. but,
dust
like-
In his
blending and
cellar?
bottling, I was also hoping to pick up in this draft.
Yeah, so-
However, they were taken out the board pretty quick.
Are you going to like Chechnya or something like that, or like
No, there's a
They're from
Costco in
Amsterdam.
Niles.
Kazakhstan?
Niles.
What's like the
There's a
biggest,
Costco
like-
on Damon Ave, dude.
Where's
That-
the
Niles
dust
might be
market?
close to where you live.
What
but-
is the dust
is.
market look like in 2024?
Ooh.
What do you think?
Well,
that's
listen to
an
Mike and I's
interesting Oh,
Zombie
that's
Dust
right.
Radio Hour. And
kind of making a fool of yourself
out,
that you
yeah.
have listened to.
we'll be doing our year-end
review.
review and our forecast for what's to come for 2024.
You won't be surprised
Wow.
by what you hear.
Number 7 will shock you.
Yeah.
I have some inside
A
sources
number 7
out
investing tip might shock you.
I had some inside sources out in Yakima Valley.
Buy.
like-
Hold.
So the
Buy.
so like Antarctic expeditions, like when they bring like beer with them, is dust on that?
Not that I know of yet.
How would
Not
we
yet.
know that?
But yeah, we're not going
You
to
should.
Antarctica.
That's
Yeah.
important to know.
They just-
That's an entire continent.
We have been petitioning them to keep it in the seed vault down
True,
there
true.
in case
I think that's
in
valid.
case there's nuclear war.
yeah.
I think the
Things that we
seed.
need to bring
Each year,
back.
each year they go to
our
the Yakima
corn,
Valley.
barley,
They,
and
All right.
dust.
There's
They
literally
pick up-
nobody listening anymore. So
the
let's talk about next
citrorhizomes.
week. We got a big show next week.
We're gonna
Same show.
reveal
Run
the
it-
results
we're gonna
of this episode.
Yeah.
and
We're
do
gonna-
a
Very
recap.
important.
We're gonna run it back.
We're going to make sure that this episode does not come out until the next one in case the guests want to listen to the show.
Yeah, listen to the most recent episode where
Yeah.
we draft random countries.
Right. Exactly. We have Sean Mickelhenny from Mickelhenny Brewing on. We've got Julian.
I'm gonna tell him you didn't draft Alpine Nelson.
Okay.
Fucked up.
He would say. Good
Also,
on
he can
you.
say, "Hey, I
It's
drafted
months.
a beer from California, but not
Not
yours.
yours.
Obviously."
Obvi. We're gonna have Julian from Beechwood.
Oh,
We're gonna have-
another one we
we're
didn't get
gonna
drafted
have-
for.
We're gonna have. Who else are we gonna have on?
Garrison, right?
I don't know if we're gonna have Garrison, but we are gonna have Jude.
Jude.
I can reach out to Garrison as well. I think I did reach out to him. I don't know if I've heard back yet though.
Okay.
So we're gonna be talking West Coast IPA,
Westies.
Westies, Westie 12s.
Yeah.
Talking
we got
Westie
those guys all
12s.
together and asked them about Westie,
Westie 12. We're talking about Westies here. What do you think? Westie 8 or Westie
What are
12?
your guys' thoughts on the Trappist style
Right.
and the varietals?
Westie 8 or Westie 12? Tell me.
Is Citra or Simcoe a better hop to put in Westie 12?
Right. Which would you rather put into Westie 12?
Is Citra Simcoe Mosaic or Citra Mosaic Simcoe a better combination for Westie 12?
Right. Exactly. We'll see. I don't know.
I don't know.
They know.
That's why we're getting them on.
Yeah. And then Jude, because he can talk the language of hops.
Right.
So, because you don't. You speak,
Esters.
Yeah.
Phenols.
It's like no one.
Esters
Yeah.
and penols
You know how
and stuff.
they talk about long-standing languages where the language is dying.
Yes.
That's
the language of esters.
That's the only one I speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like it's me
dying
and three other
languages.
people that actively speak this language.
Right.
And we're feuding.
Exactly.
So the language is gonna die because I have a feud with that person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk about that too. That'll be a great topic.
Yeah. They'll.
So
love
it
that.
should be a good one.
They'll know exactly what I'm talking
So
about.
for the results of this episode,
I'm gonna have to wait 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I was
Because-
gonna say,
It takes
should
a
I do I
long
have to listen
time.
to some guy from California talk about hops, or am I actually going to be able to hear what everyone who's listening to
The
this
week
actually
after,
cares
because
about?
I'll probably release this the day we record that, so they don't hear it. I'm not joking.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. And then we'll record that one,
Just
and
so
then
you know,
the
we
following
stand
week,
behind this the content we
we
make
stand
for
behind
you.
every show we do, as long as other people don't hear it.
Yeah. Right.
Smell some smoke going on here.
Yeah, I hear
All right.
Someone making hot
I
dogs.
smell some fucking bacon or something.
Yeah. All right.
Bacon, hot
So
dogs.
until next week, guys, thanks to the GMs of Team Pips and Team 520 North and
420
Team Sierra Nevada and
Team
Team
Smooj.
Smooj
And Team Y Stefan.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. So long.
Bye.
Remember this is what we wanted. Remember this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again, 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 again. Remember this is what we wanted. Remember this is what we said. To never be heard or seen from again, 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 again. Remember this is what we wanted. Remember this is what we said. To never be heard